Hi, I'm Pippin, a senior, class of 2022. For the first 3 years of high school, I attended Idaho Falls High School. And I was doing good there, and then the pandemic happened, which was at the end of my sophomore year. So for the last 2.5 months, I was at home, and I couldn't go out and see my friends, which made me really disappointed. But it turns out that not seeing my friends was probably one of the best things because I had a falling out with my friends. And it was really bad, so I'm kind of glad that it wasn't in person and that it was through text. Because if it was in person, it would have been a lot worse than it was. But, moral of the story is I had a falling out with my friends. I went into junior year with maybe 2 friends. So I was really, really alone. I was feeling really, really just out of it and not wanting to do anything because I didn't have friends to do it with. A few months into my junior year, I had the thought to apply to Compass Academy because I thought that maybe, new school, new me, she's not there. I just have to make it through that final year of school and then I can just be done and I don't have to worry about it anymore. So I applied and they got back to me, let me know I got in. And so the start of my senior year, I started coming here to Compass Academy. At first, I was really, really nervous about it because I didn't hardly know anybody. I knew a few people, but I hadn't talked to them since junior high. So I was really, really nervous because I was just like, what if I don't make friends? What if people don't like me? What if this was a bad choice? But I ended up just pushing aside my fears and just decided to give it a shot. And I made the decision that if it doesn't go well, I'll go back to IF. A few months in, and I was feeling better than ever. I have never felt this good about being at school in the past 11 years. I actually wanted to be at school. I wanted to learn. I actually felt like it was a safe environment for me to be at, and it wasn't as toxic as IF. No shade to IF, but it was. So I was enjoying Compass Academy. I was enjoying the environment. I was enjoying the fact that I could just be here and be myself, and that they didn't really care if I was wearing cosplays or if I brought a stuffed animal or something on a day that I was having a tough time. They didn't really care about that kind of stuff, which is what made me love the school so much. And to mention the people, there are so many wonderful, amazing, outstanding people here that I wouldn't have met if I didn't decide to apply. They're some of the best people I've ever met, and they are just so nice and so kind. And if you're having a tough day and you tell someone, they're very understanding, and they say if you're having a panic attack or something, you can go step out in the hallway and just come back in when you're ready and we can re-explain things to you that you missed. Which was really, really helpful for me because I have high anxiety, and so being able to just step out when I need to and to be able to just take a minute to myself and just breathe and calm down before getting back to my class was a very, very good thing. And overall, this school has just been such an amazing, amazing place to be. Everyone has been just so welcoming to me, especially since I was a senior coming into a new school my senior year. Everyone was just really welcoming, and they treated me like if I'd been there the entire time. And it's a really, really good environment, especially if you have a lot of mental health issues or if you just don't like a lot of people, it's a good school to go to because they're really accepting, they're really understanding, they actually care about you. If you go talk to someone in the office about a trouble you're having, they don't just brush it off as, oh, you'll be fine, just give it a minute, just go back to class, you'll be fine. Which is probably part of the reason why I'm finding it so hard to leave, is because this school has just been such a positive experience for me that it scares me that I'm gonna have to leave soon. This has been one of the best experiences of my entire life. This has been one of the best school years of my entire life. And the thought of having to leave it is just completely terrifying because everyone has just been so amazing and wonderful, and I feel safe here, I feel welcomed, I feel like I actually belong somewhere. I have a good group of friends. I have more friends here than I ever have in the past, and just the thought of leaving them just scares me and it worries me because I have such a good support group here that I don't know how I'll make it through the rest of my life without it, because yeah, I'll be able to see my friends, but it's not gonna be the same because I'm not gonna be able to see them every day like I have this year. It's really difficult leaving a place that you feel so comfortable at, because you feel comfortable, you don't want to leave the place that makes you feel comfortable, you don't want to lose that comfort that you have. But with the friends I've made here, I know that if I need them, they'll be there. I just have to text them or something and I know that they'll be there, but it's gonna be hard not seeing them every day. And just overall, if you are thinking about coming here to Compass Academy, or if you already have but you're debating going to IF or Skyline or whichever school you were going to go to before, definitely give Compass Academy a shot, because I know that for me, coming to Compass Academy was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. So if you just give it a shot, you won't be disappointed, because you can actually be yourself, and we have a lot of cool, fun projects that you can be a part of, and there's all of these clubs that you can be a part of as well, and you don't feel so left out, and you actually feel like you're a part of something bigger because it's such an amazing school. So if you are thinking about coming to Compass Academy, or you already have but you're just not sure about it, give it a shot. You won't be disappointed. I know that sounds kind of weird coming from someone who's been here for 9 months, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. You can take a look at me from when I was at IF to here. In the span of a year, I've changed so much. I've come more out of my shell. I'm more comfortable talking to people. I'm more comfortable doing group activities. So just definitely give it a shot, and just don't be afraid to try new things. Compass Academy is a place where you can try new things, and they're open to helping you try new things. So definitely recommend Compass Academy.
Hi, my name is Joshua Rhodes.
Hi, I'm Oz.
Okay, my name's Colton Hubbard.
My name is Jaden Shimmers.
So previously I had 4 siblings actually come before me, and when I came in, my 2 sisters were still here, a junior and a senior, and they described Compass in a way that allowed their imagination to choose how their projects could be ran. And growing up with project-based learning, I've always loved the idea of creativity, so I came specifically just to be myself and do cool things.
Everyone being able to be freely open, creative, and all in all, work how to solve problems, how to fix them, find different ways, be productive, and don't worry about your past.
As you can tell, and as a lot of people might tell you, I'm a very expressive person. I like to move around, I like to talk. I talk a lot. If you saw freshman me, I'm half willing to bet you wouldn't even think that's the same person. I was an incredibly shy individual. I hated talking to people. I generally didn't like social situations at all. Something clicked in my head when I started taking theater. It forced me to be out there, because you're put out there on a stage with hundreds of eyes watching you. You either get used to it or you buckle under the pressure. And me, after figuring out after my first play that, wow, I kind of like this, I stayed. And that, I would almost say theater was my biggest help out of turning into who I am now. It helped me with my presentations that weren't even related to theater, because I could talk. I could move around a lot more. And well, I'm not sure I have much else to say. It's just theater. Theater in general.
I made a kid cry. I made a young child just bawl. Just full out bawl. Here's the story. Midsummer's Night's Dream, theater. Oh, it's back again. Back again. Theater's back. Tell a friend. Performance night, second performance night. I played a donkey. I played the character Bottom. This was every night, not just second night, but I played the character Bottom, and on the second performance night, I do like a little costume change where I put a donkey head on. It's not like a donkey head, it's like a headband with really big ears. It was cool. It showed out I was donkey. As I go out, I walk on stage. Immediate tears as I start my line. Just bawling. I believe the line was like, if I were handsome, my dearest Sisby, I would still want only you. Just dying. Just, And immediately after that, there was a thing where we had to be frozen. And the kid was still crying, so we're there holding back our tears of laughter. Just about to explode. Thankfully, it was intermission right after the freeze. So it was fine. We went back up on stage, and everything was fine. Love that story. Any other things that I would say is I'm gonna go back to this. I'm that type of person. I like hanging out with my friends. I like those. That's not really school. I just kind of like my friends. It's not really anything fun, like freaking children crying. So,
be open to new ideas. This will help you adapt and overcome that standard of set premises whenever you come to an assignment, because Most teachers are just humans, and in the end of the day, they want to influence our learning through project-based learning, so be ready to feel frustrated and learn new ways to approach problems.
Be patient, be open, don't be pushy with students with ideas, and always be openly with different ways how you can solve problems.
Recommend doing it. Number one, and that I'm assuming you're coming from middle school. I mean, if you have this question being towards you, if you're in middle school, it's not about you. Share your experiences. When I say experiences, like, be around other people. Enjoy yourself. Life is not about pain. That'll happen later in life. Life isn't about pain. So just enjoy yourself. Do you, my guy.
Don't be afraid of change. You're not gonna walk out as the same person. Especially younger students, especially like freshmen and sophomores. If you come in as those, you're not gonna come out the same person. There's something different about what Compass does here, that it gives you a situation that you're normally not comfortable with, and they're gonna make you comfortable with that situation, one way or another. Whether it's our very large amount of presentations that we like to do, or our showcases where we have the public come in and we get to showcase all these cool things that we've been doing. It's something that you have to get used to. Or, frankly, you're not cut out from it. You'd probably be better off going somewhere else. Because here, you need to be good at presenting. You need to be open and be willing to talk to people, to strangers even. And, well, not to go on another theater spiel, but like I said earlier, theater has changed me fundamentally as a person, forever. Like, what I am now is not gonna be something that goes away anytime soon. It's going to impact my life probably years after I graduate, and I might not even remember this school, and I probably still like have things with me that I got from Compass.